Hey everybody, it's Kate here, and if you are new to this live streaming series, we just chat to various creators from around the world, and I'm super stoked for this episode because we have a guitarist from Italy coming on, and she is just immense. She's amazing. She has a lot of stuff going on, so I already see some friends, and we are going to invite for her right now. Or send for her, should I say. We're going to send for Miss Loida Liuzzi. Again, my name is Cait Devin, and I am your host, just chatting it up with creators from around the globe. So first things first, very excited to have her on. We are going to pin our comment so people know just who is on this episode. If you would like to give her a follow, if you're coming on from my page.
Hi.
Hello, what's up?
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Loida, what's up? How's it going?
Why we wait so much to have a call, my dear.
I know. I'm so proud of you, honestly. You have so much going on. So we're going to chat about it with your followers and with my following. So hello, everybody. Again, with my intro, my name is Kate, and we are just going to chat it up, talk about all of this beautiful guitarist projects, because again, you are more than a guitarist as well. You are a very versatile talent. So let's see here. What are your goals for 2024? Just to kind of jump into it a little bit, start off a bit chill. Yeah, what's up? What would you like us to know about?
Well, this year there is a lot of coming up, like a lot of proposals, a lot of experience to live, a lot of travel in different continents, but the most important to me is trying to finish and release my second album. I released my first EP in 2022 and was unsuccessful. Some people are still discovering recently, and they really go to the website to read the story. Because as an instrumental musician, well, you have to put the message somewhere because you don't sing. So I know you sing, and I love your voice. I saw that you play a lot, and I love your goodbyes as well. So I try to communicate the different moods and with sensitivity, the message. And I believe that with my thing we work in a great marketing strategy, for some way to say. And my EP is called The Journey, has only 6 tracks, but has amazing special guests. Everything in my life became better since Kiesel Guitars sent me an invitation and on Instagram, hey, will you be interested to be our ambassador? And I was like, wow, what is this? What is this? I knew for them from Carving Guitars, but they have changed the name from Kiesel in 2015. And I love Greg Howe and Frank Gambell and many others, heavy metal like Andy James artists. And so I knew Kiesel from that song, right? And then was like, unbelievable. Of course, yes.
Yes.
Of course, yes. I say yes. And from that moment, my career starts to growing up, and that happens in the pandemic. So everyone, and as musician, as performance, because I used to perform a lot. That was my full-time job before the pandemic. And then when I leave that band, I focus in my own brand, and the things start to happen, the magic start to happen. So I think put the focus where you really want, and be sure of your path, and that is what you love, will take you very far that you imagine. So from Kiesel, and I make a connection with Greg Howe, and I invite him to record, to be the special guest on one of the tracks on my EP.
Very cool.
And he say yes, because I what I can say, Greg, pick up the song you like the most. So I won't say to him, okay, pick up this song or this other. I just sent the demos and he picked up one, and we accord to have a call like this. It was like, oh, difficult to keep the focus. And he say, okay, I will play in that song, but I like the other two, so why I don't play in both? And yeah, if you let me, and to me was like, wow, that is wonderful, and you honor me. And then I had to wait, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks. So I received the guitar tracks finally. It was better than ever. And then I meet Marco Minuteman, because in the pandemic, I think with you too, and was everyone wants to collaborate with each other and support each other. And an Italian guy invite us to do a Pantera cover, Unbroken, I think was the track.
Yes.
And then I didn't believe that Marco Minuteman was on it. And I sent to this guy, hey, I don't believe you. Send me the video of Marco playing. And he sent it, and I start to work hard, trying to figure out the tuning. And Pantera is not easy. It's not in 44 hertz. So I had to deal with that. And then we start to chat via Instagram, and we became very good friends. And everything happened so fast. I had planned to travel to United States for the first time in my life 1 month before meet him. So and
Nice.
when I had to visit Kiesel factory, I traveled to meet him in person, and we make the video clip of the song. And he's such a nice guy and a great musician. Meet Marco was one of the, I don't know, most amazing experience that I
would imagine. Oh my goodness. So just right there, everybody, we recapped an EP that she already had out in 2022. Now, if you're coming on from my page, if you are unaware, definitely hop on over to hers, check out her previous music, but also working on a lot of new stuff, new records. We're going to get into some live show things. But speaking of Kiesel and all of the exciting stuff that you just heard regarding that brand, which is epic, let's talk about Kiesel a little bit more, because I know we have a lot of guitar nerds coming into the chat. Looking forward to hearing about that gear. So you are endorsed by Kiesel. So is there anything coming up with this brand in 2024 that you're specifically looking forward to, or is there anything that you maybe can't quite talk about just yet, new features that Kiesel might be coming out with? If you can't talk about it, that's okay, but what's your favorite thing that's happening right now regarding some gear?
Well, when I meet the artist manager,
right,
and I was like, oh, they will say that they can build a guitar that as I want, before meet Kiesel. That was Chris Johnson, actually. I used to be playing, recording with PRS, with Gibson, with Fender, so many brands, good brands, very good brands.
Very good brands, indeed.
Very, very versatile, and I like that challenge to be very like a chameleon. Okay, yes. I want to play this ballad, but more shred, or this ballad but more jazzy or more groovy. I like that. So when I received the proposal to become an endorser, they say, hey, Lloyd, we want to build guitars so you can replace the guitars that you already have, and you won't miss. So we will give you the freedom to pick up all the specs, to choose all the specs. And then I realized, well, I need to understand this very well, because the guitar building is in so many, the aspect,
it's a vast
or the
world.
Is, and I think in that moment in 2021 they have like 22 different models of shapes of guitars. So I had to study.
No.
Yes,
lots and
okay,
lots
this wood with this 24 22 frets, the scales, the pickups, because they need pickups as well. Um, was I study a lot, like really. I love to play, but I wasn't that
Right.
technical or that level of nerd guitar player that I have become because of Kiesel. And finally I ordered my first custom guitars, and it was amazing. I feel so inspired, and I finally take the courage to say, okay, I will work in my EP. If not, I'm gonna die. I had to tell the world how I feel, and that happens with Kiesel, in the middle. That was like a booster. Um, and they have an event recently, and it's called Kiesel Connect. That I think the NAMP is 3 days, and they make their own event in El Escondido, in very close to Anaheim, where the factory is, Kiesel factory is, and was awesome. I can't go this year because I was remodeling the studio, and
Which can be
I
a
spent
very
a lot of
big
money.
task on its
Yeah,
own. Yes.
yeah, and I really needs to like a refresh, to put, because this my home studio was very small, like 4 meters per 3 and 70, I think, and now it's the double. And I really need more space to create more, to feel more inspired, to put things that I don't have a space for it, and a new music, like a new me, or the evolution of the journey. So I have released 2 new singles that will be part of the new album. So people can see, oh, she's working on something. And the first single is a collaboration with Mark Schultz, with and he was the drummer um, of Barry Manilow for I think more than 25 years. He's Canadian.
Impressive.
He lives in Nevada,
Impressive, yeah.
and we connect via YouTube. You never know. Sometimes we'll be from Instagram, sometimes from YouTube, sometimes from Facebook. You have to post, yeah, everywhere, especially if you are an indie musician. And he have worked with Neely Bros. And when I saw that she has working with him, I say, yes, let's collaborate. So he sent me the partitures. I recorded, and everything happens when I was in Europe. So it was very difficult to focus, being focused when you are traveling in the middle of the tour,
Yeah.
and you have to make
Yes.
video and recording live,
Mm-hmm.
and everything it went awesome. And the song is Lily Never Sleeps, and Lily is one of his dogs. He has a lot of dogs,
I love
and
that.
so yeah, so it
Awesome.
was very cute
Pulling
because
inspiration
I prefer
from
dogs.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Even
I
the
prefer
doggos. I love
dog
that.
person, dog lover person. So we became friends, and we decide, okay, let's keep collaborating for the next song. Lloyd, just send me whatever you have, and I will record the drums. So I was like, wow, yeah, you are such a huge star, and you offer yourself like, oh wow, thank you so much, I appreciate. And with Marco, I have I invite him to record on my EP. The song is Make It Happen. It's literally make it happen, make the good things happen, the magic happens. So it's on YouTube, the video, and I'm playing with him. And then he invited me to play in his album, his latest album. And I didn't have idea that would be in a track where Alex Lifeson will be too. He told me at the end, and I was like, what? The guitar player of Rush? Are you kidding me?
That's
No,
huge. That's huge. That's
no
like
way.
an amazing thing to have on your resume right there. I can't imagine. Like you must have had like must have felt like you were flying like
Exactly. Oh, wow. It
this.
happened.
Very
Sometimes,
nice.
yeah,
It's
in
like
this,
you've worked up to it though, you absolutely have worked up to it, so you deserve it. And
right,
you're just such a skilled player, and like you said, you pull inspiration from a lot of genres. You don't necessarily box yourself in. You're very versatile. So I would like to speak on that a little bit. And you all heard the immense collaborations that she has coming up this year. I mean, that's pretty incredible. So regarding your originality and your original music, stuff like that, tell me about some of your live performances in Italy, such as the rigs that you use on stage, and some of the aspects that stood out in that music scene, or that do stand out, should I say, in your music scene.
Yeah, well, I'm Italian descent, ascending and descending. So I'm the fifth generation, and I'm the first one of my familiar line who came back to Italy, which is wow, what? Oof,
That's so cool.
That's
epic.
Very strong. And I never have been in Italy, and I meet someone, and it's an Australian guy who used to play drums and who used to have the biggest music studio in Australia, I think in Melbourne. His name is Charles D'Alberto, and he sent me an invitation to record some guitars for a song that he was working on, and that he was living in Italy, and that he wants that I play the guitars because he saw one of my Italian versions, Italian shred guitars that I posted on YouTube, like randomly. Wasn't something that I had planned, but he found it. So we connect and we start to talk. And then I say the decision was a lot of things in the air. So I say, what else? Let's go to Europe. So we have family in Spain. So we went there. And like 1 or 2 weeks before I arrived to Italy, Charles, he booked some gigs, and he say, I can play, I can be your drummer. I'm here for you guys. So I went with my husband Alejandro, who is my bass player and my producer, and he's who makes me look so pretty in my videos. He's
I love that. That's amazing. You have like such a great friendship too, and you get to collaborate with your loved ones. That's amazing too. That's what it's all about, really.
I can't do it alone, so it's just great to have a partner that supports in unconditional.
Does he come out to like your live shows and you see him like? I mean, obviously he does because he plays. Obviously he does. Yes.
He plays. And then when we arrived to Italy, we have like 2 days before the first gig. I didn't knew Charles in person, so it was a completely mysterious man of my life. And then he received us. He go to pick up us from the airport and in Rome, and we went 2 hours at Umbria, and we have the first rehearsals, just a few hours, and after that, it went very well. And I was like, I don't know how to expect, because I never had been playing my songs, like my EP songs that aren't easy, especially for me.
So it was very new experience, I suppose. And with all of these extremely experienced, very notable musicians too.
Take risk, because if not, you will stay always in the same place with the same people. So we take the risk, and was amazing. It was an amazing experience. So when we have the first rehearsals, then we connect with another girl from Ukraine, and she sings certain songs. We did classical, blues, and rock covers to complement my instrumental music.
Absolutely.
And was lovely. The venues in Italy was it is an old castle, and you can see the lake from one side, and the flowers and the peanut trees. It was just epic. I feel in a movie.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. And then, it's so wonderful that you had that experience, and you know, it's another thing when you have the energy of a certain venue to go along with playing the music live. It always kind of elevates the experience. And I've never been to Italy, but hey, maybe if I stop by one time, I'll definitely see you live. Absolutely. I would love to experience Loida Liuzzi live. Absolutely, I would. So that's awesome.
Guitar.
Yes, you've definitely had a lot of Italy live shows. So again, something exciting coming up is your original music that you are producing. So what is your advice to any other independent artist? Sorry, that wasn't very well articulated.
No,
Independent artist. What's your advice for those trying to record at home as well? Do you have any particular tidbits that you could tell anybody?
wow. So when I start to post my first videos in social media, I didn't show my face. So I was very shy. I didn't reflect this confidence that I have now because
Gotcha.
this
Okay.
this takes me years. But it's important. When I watch someone playing, I like to see his face. So how it feels. That, something real. People love to see the real emotion, and you can practice your best postures. Yes, but people love the facial expression, so don't censor yourself. Just show off your face, your beautiful face, and your beautiful energy. And that for me is the number one. And then, well, you don't need to have the best camera to post a video. You can do it with an iPhone or whatever, but do it. If
That's right.
this camera selfie, I think works better today with the algorithms, and to record the guitars, where there is a lot of way to do it. Today, I think you can learn everything for free in YouTube. I take some master classes with someone here, and was like 4 lessons, and I didn't know how to use the interface either, or what is a DAW. So he came to my house. He showed me how to use the Cubase, and I started to set up my guitars. And there was when the magic happens. I start to hear all my mistakes and to clean and try to love just imperfections of my playings, because the organic stuff is very valuable too. Don't have to be perfect. So it's a balance that, as a super perfectionist person, because I push myself every day to be better.
Right.
And
Yes.
learn how to live to imperfections, because they are pretty too. And for sure, you can find someone that can teach you some stuff, that can give you some tips. I'm here if everyone needs some advice. You don't need to spend a lot of money to start to record yourself in a pro level, a very decent level. And I sometimes I saw that Neil Sean, he puts just the camera, and he don't care. I mean, he plays awesome, but he don't care about the quality. So at least minimum one line for one side of your face, or a window that has a nice line, not direct. But you don't need to spend a lot of money to start to record the guitar in a decent way. And post, no, I won't say that post or make covers is wrong. I'm not that kind of extreme person. It's not. The thing is that you should have something. If you love the classical rock, focus on that for a while, and play the songs that you love the most, because you will play them with passion, and that is what people want to find in the social medias. Not everything is fake and overreacted. No, certain things keeps natural, and people loves natural as well.
They
So
do.
I
Absolutely.
that is very important.
There was a lot of wonderful things in there. For those that are just tuning on in, we're talking about how to create content at home, where to start, a little bit of home studio advice too. One of the things that Loida was saying here was authenticity. She started by just kind of cutting off her face, but people love to see the passion and people's eyes when they're playing, all your weird guitar faces. They love authenticity, being real and just showing up. sometimes you don't need all that fancy equipment, at least not right away. Sometimes showing up is enough.
Yeah.
And you've done that, and people love what you're bringing to the table. So it's obviously worked for you. So I think that's a great piece of advice, and to be open to having a mentor too, to having teachers, to be open to having people help you with your DAW, etc. If you're unfamiliar with that. And you heard this very talented lady right here. She does give some lessons as well. So if you have any questions, definitely come right to her. Absolutely,
Cool.
absolutely.
And the latest single, I talk only about the first one. The latest single that I released, I think 1 month ago, is Mediterranean, and it's in collaboration with Marco Minuteman on drums again, Jose de Castro, who is an amazing guitar player from Spain. If you like Andy Timmons, Joe Satriani, you will love his. He has published 11 albums, solo albums. So there is a lot of things, beautiful things to learn of him, and he's a very nice guy. So it's Mediterranean, the single, and I have used a guitar, a headless guitar.
Very nice. I know. I've seen you
not,
play the headless ones too, and they're
some
definitely
say,
epic. They suit
how
you.
it feels. I will never will buy a guitar like that. Yes, I was like in the same position before, went to the Kiesel factory and try, because they have a small showroom and they have all the different models of headless, and I try how is this smaller Alan Holdsworth signature. It's very small guitar, very small body, but
good for the petite hands.
Yeah, it looks like a toy, but it's a custom guitar. It's like a Ferrari.
I love that. Those can be the best though, because I mean, how's the weight on that thing too? How's the weight? I know sometimes the smaller ones can still be so heavy.
Oh my
for sure.
God. I will show you this one.
They can be deceiving, absolutely. But yes, we're gonna see some guitars in this interview as well. Let's see what you got.
Yes.
I think she's gonna demonstrate a bit of an instrument for us all. We definitely
I have to say,
can't turn that down ever.
Jeff Kiesel, the director of Kiesel right now, and he's super fan of Star Wars. So he has an full aligned about something related to Star Wars, and this is the Vader model.
So
it's like the helmet of Darth Vader.
Yeah, gnarly indeed.
Well, I
love the body on it too.
Yes, this
love
is
the neck.
6 kilos, 7 kilos. Is not lined. Can look small on me because I'm tiny, but this is a beast. It's a neck-through guitar with purple heart, 5 pieces neck, and they put these wings, and it's no gal body. And I choose the purple because I love the purple color. I don't know if it's fabric color, but I love it.
It suits you 100%. I love it too. And definitely a very cool looking guitar there. And obviously I'm all about different models that are inspired by different themes. So obviously the whole Darth Vader thing is pretty epic too, in addition to the technicality of it. Absolutely.
Yeah. And so Leia model, then others like Osiris model. It's just so cool. I want more headless in my life. And this is the latest release of them, before the signatures, because they release I don't know how many models of guitars per year. Believe me, it's
a lot. I would imagine.
It's a big one. And this is the new Aries.
Oh, I might even like that one a little bit better. Yeah, love that. Look at that finish. Look at that finish.
Two inputs. And some people, I make a cover of Purple Rain, and I use this input. And some people say, hey, you are not connecting your guitar. It's fake, it's playback. No, I didn't use this. I used this one.
Very nice. That one is pretty epic. Both of them are pretty epic, I must say.
And I love it because, I don't know when, I think because TikTok put this on trend, that the old videos are vertical.
Yes.
So what happens? we had to cut the frets of the guitar, and it's complex to, okay, I don't want to cut the guitar. I want to show off the entire guitar figure. So with this input, this extra input, I don't feel that I have something that pinch my legs, and I can play in this position very comfortable. So that is something that I love from this. And it's very light, and it's roasted maple, and
Yes. Yeah.
this is not the natural color of the frets. It's black, so that gives you a natural bending. There you can see. And I hopefully I will start to tour this year with this beauty, because
Manifesting it.
very versatile.
Absolutely. So speaking of versatility, and yes, we got to see some guitars, very exciting. So in a world that often likes to box in creators into like specific niches and aesthetics, what is something that you love to partake in that isn't guitar? I saw you also have a love for sports that was listed in your bio. So I just love talking about how people are versatile and how they have a lot to offer.
Or multitasking, and try to don't be so multitasking, because if not, you will distract too much.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and that can be a struggle. Absolutely.
We need to play guitar most. So that's my priority.
Absolutely.
The music, the guitars, like my religion is my godness, is the things that makes me the most happiest things in my life. So, and as a compliment, I start 7 years ago. I start to run, and that was something that I didn't know that I have a passion for it, and because I never have run before. So I started at my 20s. Now I have 27, and that really is like my meditation times. I love sports. I love triathlon, and I love the bikes. I love MotoGP. I'm such a huge fan of MotoGP.
I see that. It's pretty epic too. It's a great blend. It's a great blend altogether.
It matched well with the rock, so
maybe in a music video. You could have motorcycle or sports themed. Yeah.
Yes.
Running down a track, playing guitar.
I think we will gonna do that.
How impressive though would that be if you're running and playing guitar at the same time?
Wow, that would be extreme. And I have been doing extreme things, like when we traveled to United States 2 years ago, and as I was very close to the Grand Canyon, when we visited a Kiesel factory tour, we were in a car and we went to the Grand Canyon to make a video, and I was at the border of the mountains. So yes.
Very nice. I might have glitched just a teeny tiny bit, but I am here. I am back. Very nice.
Yes. I was telling that I have made extreme videos. Yeah. I was at the border of the mountains, and doing one of my video clips is Enjoy the Run. It's on YouTube, so going to check it out, guys, in case.
Nice. Check it out, guys. Go check it out for sure. Yeah, she's definitely got plenty of content already. Absolutely.
That reminds me.
Plenty of content.
It is so strong. Certain video clips that I saw in my life, like I think it's one of the Bon Jovis where Richie Sambora is in the middle of the mountains in the desert. It's just so epic, and they have recorded that from a helicopter, for sure.
Yes, that's awesome.
Slash in the middle of nowhere in the church behind him in November Rain. I mean, just epic. So I want to replicate that in certain way, and take advantage that okay, we came to Grand Canyon. This place is spectacular. So one
of my favorite places.
I love to mix the landscapes, the amazing Mother Nature with the music. and guitars especially. So it's very my style of video clips.
Yes. I love that you're leaning into like a bit of a theatrical side too, but like embracing the beauty of nature in your videos. It's good to be immersive, I like to say, to immerse people, especially in a vast landscape of social media when everything is so quick and people have short attention spans. You know, the more immersive something is, like a music video, the more drawn in, the more they can connect it to the music. Absolutely. So I have one more question for you. I have one more question. It's been an incredible chat. Again, thank you for those who tuned in. This is Loida Liuzzi. I might have a bit of that New York accent saying that.
You say it perfectly, my sister.
Excellent. Definitely follow her if you're coming over from my page. I saw some people asking, who is this amazing person here? I believe I pinned her account right here. So let's see. I am a big believer in studying the work of creatives that you wish to emulate. So a guitarist that you recently covered is Steve Vai. Who are some artists that you are inspired by right now that you would potentially like to have them on your radar?
Oh my God. Well, Steve Vai is my biggest guitar hero. I went to see his shows in Buenos Aires in June, and I meet him. I buy the meet and greet. I say, why not? If has changed my life, so let's do it.
Yes. Oh my goodness. That's
Finally,
epic.
and I can share some words with him, and let's see what happens in the future about what we talk about to record something together in some point. Now he's super busy, and he will continue like that till the end of this year, I think.
Yes.
So I will
no
have
surprises there either.
I will have patience. And well, some of my favorite guitars right now, well, I love the Mateus Saro style, and
Yes,
it's
absolutely.
so complete. Is amazing, and I love when he plays hybrid or without pick. It's beautiful. And Lari Basilio, another Brazilian artist, she is like my north. I mean, she has a good and aesthetic, good look, but the music is always first. So I love that from her. And what other? Probably many Kiesel artists. How is this guy who plays? Well, the guys from Polifia has some very particular style.
Oh, very particular, very niche, but it's
impossible.
It's amazing.
I can play.
Amazing.
I mean, I have to burn again. I think because I'm more like blues.
Right.
Blues.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that. I like the progressive music. I love bands like Animals as Leaders, Dream Theater. I follow a lot the Ola England YouTube channel, Riviero, Paul Davis. They are in my radar. I consume a lot YouTube. Well, probably Mateus Sasato and Larry Basilio are the ones that are wow that I listen the most. And then others Latin American musicians like Luis Salinas. He has been playing with B.B. King in the night, but he's not blues exactly. He's everything. He plays so beautifully everything, the electric and the classical guitar. Leo Amuedo from Uruguay. He's playing with this great trumpetist in Blue Note. I think right now playing in Blue Note. And oh, when I New York, I transport to that place, and hope to go this year again, and we can meet you in person because you are a very interesting people and a beautiful person. So I appreciate that from you.
You're a beautiful person. You're a beautiful person indeed. I love all that you're doing. And maybe we could even take a fan question or two before you hit the road here. I did see that we had somebody asking, if you are coming to the UK. And let's see, we got some people asking you to play, of course, but yeah, we got some UK friends coming here. Of course, you're always welcome here in New York to play. Absolutely.
I will.
Absolutely.
I will. For me, my career is that the things that I wake up in the morning and I think about it, and I just to sleep, think about it. So I'm super focused, and actually, this year I would love to keep traveling, and I would love to finish my album, my second album, and have the perfect skills to start to tour and promote it. And there is some plans to go back again to Europe this year, probably in summer, June, July.
Summer, very nice.
And United States probably before. So that
Exciting.
I just
Very
have
nice.
to confirm the dates, but that will happen, my friend. And I never have been in England, and I have good friends there, musicians and content creators. So it will be great. It's just about connection and to find someone that can give you the contacts so you can start to book the gigs. It's everything. If you manage, we had to know how to do so much stuff.
We
Apart
do.
from playing guitar.
We do. Absolutely. It's a full-time job being an independent
Yeah.
musician, but I'm so excited about everything you're doing. Looking forward to your new music. Absolutely. But it's been a pleasure talking to you, and you're welcome anytime. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Cait. It was a pleasure, and hope to meet you in person someday in New York.
For sure. Always welcome. Go check out her music, guys. Again, if you have any advice, if you didn't quite get your question answered, hit her up. Hit her up in the comments or on her page. Absolutely.
Oh.
Well, take care for sure. Sending you love from New York.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.